Hello everyone, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. Last time, I just made it for Ceratosaurus, but my phone has finally glitched up, which is really my phone, and I'm terribly sorry about that. So, my new phone has already here, and let's begin with the review. And so today, we're gonna take a look at the figure, was the Safari Limited, or LTD, 2018 Anzu Wyliei. Now, Anzu, named for Anzu, a bird-like daemon, in ancient mythical religion, is a monosyllabic genus of cynogenetic dinosaur in North Dakota, South Dakota, and Montana that lives during the late Cretaceous period, about 67.2 to 66 million years ago. Now, it thrives in North America. Now, despite being a bird creature, this dinosaur was only at about 3.5 meters, 11 feet long, and the height was 1.5 meters, 4.9 feet tall, and the weight is about 200 and 300 kilograms, 440 to 660 pounds. Now, and one of the largest, it is one of the largest oviraptorosaur in North America, and is consistent on different species. Now, the specimen was discovered with the several atomatophore and other particular bones we have. Recently, the discovery lives in the Montana, and discovery was classified as Cheriostanus, so instead replaced with Anzu instead. Now, Anzu is the species of the mythical oviraptorid that was also related to members of their family, Cynogenetis, another relative of the Anzu, which is also closely related to it. Now, it is also called that this Anzu lives in Hell Creek Formation, lives alongside with other dinosaurs such as the Triceratops, Ankylosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus rex, especially the Pachy, and especially Edmontosaurus, and even more. Now, let's take a look at the sculpt. I like how the sculpt on this dinosaur. It is magnificent to see this creature with a really cool design. But I recently like how this dino work. This is a magnificent bird masterpiece. I like how the details, perfect sculpt. Because this is how the magnificent, it looks so accurate. And Anzu might be the most pretty cool dinosaurs I ever seen. I watched clips of Primal. I don't know what you're thinking. I've seen Anzu, the particular dinosaur, just running from Fang, and eventually Spear attempt to throw it at it, but this crest won't work. But Mira shoot at it. Well, anyways, enough of the references. Let's take a look at the review. So I like the sculpt, it looks nice, but the pose, I like the pose. It looks like it's a running pose. And it's good to put it on the background, which is not make it fall. But if you remove it, it is not right stable. It just fall completely. Now, consistent how I like the pose, like it was running. Well, I like the details as well. Those details are more feathery designs and how lovely it is. Now, I like the dinosaurs with feathers in it because they're like the accurate like birds. Yes, the dinosaurs should have bird feathers. Like, for example, the color scheme is major deal. Like, for example, for a cross with the red feathers all over its head and white feathers all over its neck and even red colors on the bottom of a belly and a tail, especially the green colors of its all over body and legs and arms, and even the blue feathers on its tail and arms. I like the head also. It looks scientifically accurate because of its resistant on birds. Let's take a closer look at it and see what we have. Now this just a really cool bird. And yeah, like most birds, this is really nice though. But I like the accuracy because it is already completely accurate. Also, accurate animals should make it resist. Like dinosaurs making cooing sounds like birds. In a movie, they're just roaring like mammals. Because mammals portrayed by trumpets, squeals, roars, and even the particular ones. But this bird is really nice. And even for the dinosaur. Now, we're gonna take a look at roller, so let's give this a measure. So, the length is only about for the tip of the head, always tip of the beak, always tip of the tail. We're looking at about 5 inches, and inches only at about, we're looking at about 12.5 centimeters, and the height, which is the on top of the head, we're looking at approximately, more specifically, well, 3 almost 2.25 inches, and it's only about 6.25 centimeters. Now, I don't want to bring a lot of the figures from Hell Creek because it will give a lot of work, so I'm bringing one of much smaller ones. I'm bringing one of them, and that is the Pachycephalosaurus. Now, compared to the Pachy to Anzu, because Anzu is much larger than this creature, basically that this dinosaur has a particular ideas, kind of like a bird appearances, but this is going to be rechanged. So the Pachy is much smaller than Anzu, but I'll make a review really soon because this figure got lots of them. Now, for a rating, I'll give this Anzu a 10 out of 10 because it's a major masterpiece. People most reviewing this figure, but Bionicosaurus, which is Gibson kind for username. Now, Anzu Patty is larger than Anzu, but it was not as stable because if I want to get a city patty, that's good because it will not fall in the ground or a floor. But it is a nice review as a change of pace. Well, the next review will be on Sauropelta. If you want to recommend it, I will suggest it. Leave a comments below. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video. And leave a comment below, and I hope you see for another review on Safari Ltd 2015 Sauropelta. Goodbye, everyone, and see you later.